Okay, in this video we're going to find the area of a circle and also go on to find the circumference of a circle. To find the area of a circle, you use the formula A is equal to pi r squared, where r is the radius of the circle. So in this example it says find the area of the following circles. So if the formula is new to you, very important that you write the formula down. Area is equal to pi r squared, so pi times 5 squared, which if you put that into your calculator comes out as 25 pi. Now this is an exact perfect answer, it's fine, but you may want to give your answer to 2 decimal places. So 25 times, or we'll just add again, pi times 5 squared on your calculator gives you 25 pi. Press the SD button to take it to decimals, and that is 78.54, and it's going to be centimeters squared. In 2, write down the formula again. Area is equal to pi r squared. Now the problem here is we have got a diameter of 14. The radius is equal to then half of the diameter. So it's 14 divided by 2, so it is 7 meters in this case. So always got to find your radius before you can find your area. So it's pi times, it's going to be 7 squared, 7 was my radius, remember? Do on your calculator, pi times 7 squared. Comes out in your calculator as 49 pi. Put that in, it's part of your working out. 49 pi, that's a perfect answer, remember? And then press your SD button and you will get 153.94, and the units this time are going to be meters squared. Okay, the circumference of a circle. The circumference of a circle is a length around the outside of a circle, and there's two formulas for the circumference. So one of them is C is equal to 2 pi r, and the other is C is equal to pi times the diameter. So this is where r is the radius and d is the diameter. So C equals 2 pi r or C equals pi d. So in this one, you've got r is equal to 4. So you'd use the formula C is equal to 2 times pi times r. So 2 times pi times 4, which gives you 8 pi. And if you do 8 pi on your calculator, so 8 times pi, press the SD button, you're going to get 25.13, and that's going to be meters to 2 decimal places. In this example, 20 is the diameter, so you'd use C is equal to pi times D, so pi times 20, so that gives you, just put that in your calculator, it just comes out as 20 pi, so just do 20 times pi, and press the SD button, and you're going to get to 2 decimal places, 62.83, and it's going to be meters to 2 dp's. Right, we've got two good examples now. The first one says find the radius of a circle with a radius of 60 centimeters squared. So your formula for an area of a circle is find the radius of a circle with an area of 60 centimeters squared. And the area formula is area is equal to pi r squared. And then what we're going to do is fill in what we know. So the only thing you know is the area is 60. So 60 is equal to pi r squared. Then what we want to end up with here in this example is 1r is equal to. So we need to get r on its own. So let's think about what's happening to the r. The first thing is it's being squared. The next thing is being multiplied by pi. So multiplying by pi is the first thing we need to reverse. So 60 divided by pi equals r squared. That means r is going to be equal to the square root of 60 divided by pi. So if you're doing this in a half decent calculator, use your square root button and then your fraction button. So now you've got, what you should have in your calculator is, what it should look like is this, square root of, and then the first box you're putting in the 60, and the second box you're putting in pi and pressing equals. So 60 in the first box, pi in the second box, press equals, and I have got an answer of 4.370193732. So 4.37. And the units are going to be centimeters, and that's to 2 decimal places. Our last example says find the radius of a circle with circumference 100. So write down your formula for the circumference. C is equal to 2 pi r, and we know our, let's read the question again. Find the radius of a circle with circumference 100. So you know your C, your circumference is 100. So C equals 2 pi r. And then this whole thing, this 2 pi, is multiplying r. So when it goes across the other side, it divides. And then that's what you're going to find. So on my calculator, what I'm doing is my fraction button. and I'm putting 100 into the first box and then 2 and pi into the second box. And if you do that, so fraction button 100, bottom box is 2 and pi, press equals, and I got 15.91549,431, so 15.92, and the units are going to be meters, and that's the 2 decimal places. Okay, you now know how to find the circumference, the area of a circle, and also how to reverse that process to find either the r, or and you would use the same method if you were actually to find the diameter. Do it the same method as you've done in the last two examples, and then multiply your answer by 2, because remember, a diameter is just 2 lots of radius, so a diameter is twice the length of a radius.